Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is me Shadadur Rahman. So, those who don't know me, I am one of the most youngest natural bodybuilder in Bangladesh, and yeah, I am one of the few rare natural bodybuilder in this world. So, yes, I have been learned a lot of things while doing bodybuilding, and that's what I am gonna share with you. I also think that the lesson what I am gonna share with you in just few minutes, it's gonna work on your life. So, building in a body, it requires a lot of things like eating food, going on gym, taking enough rest. But the thing is, there is something beyond. So, like often people ask me why I am so successful at this field, why I always like so chilled doing bodybuilding. So there is some reason. Is because I do have a mindset which cannot get cracked, which cannot get diluted, which cannot get delusional. I am so clear at my goal. That's why where I am today. So I know people who always think that yeah, for that reason I didn't build that thing, for that reason I didn't get that thing. That's not the big matter. The matter is you don't get that thing for your mindset. If you're actually focused and if you're doing your best on that thing, you'll get that thing for sure. But the main thing is, we people have a dream, we people have big ambitions, but we don't know how to exist. That's why our dream often get replaced, often doesn't happen on real life, is because we don't know how to exist. So that's where mindset comes. So we always heard that once you are gonna master on learning, you're gonna good get at earnings, right? So people who are a good runner and people who are a good listener, they're always far ahead than us. So the thing is, if you're an actual smart guy, you'll sit on there and you will hear me. What I'm saying is because what I'm saying is actually value. And if you want to be a bodybuilder, or if you want to be a successful individual like me, so the thing is, we lack on mindset, having a strong mindset. Look, it's been over 6 years I'm doing bodybuilding, and I have been consistent for like every single day. Yeah, surely I have been gone through from like some trauma days, some sad days, some bad days, some so busy days, some so lazy days, but still I did what I have to did. And that's why mindset comes. You cannot be that guy who can always beat his own self if you don't have that mindset. Yeah, sure, you can be disciplined, yeah, sure, you can be consistent, but if you don't find the meaning of doing that thing, if you don't find that, yeah, that's his actual goal, you cannot exist that goal. So the thing is, you got to have a mindset. Okay, so now fixed on your brain then that you want to be a bodybuilder, you want to be a footballer, you want to be a cricketer, doesn't matter whatever you want to be in this life, you have to crack that version on your brain and you have to work so good at that work. And then once you have cracked that vision on your brain, yeah, I am gonna do that thing, you have to start doing that thing. Look bro, if you're that guy who have the fear of doing nothing, you cannot be nothing. Look, if you want to be a bodybuilder, if you want to be an athlete, if you want to be a footballer, cricketer, lawyer, doctor, anything, you gotta take that first step. And that step comes from your mind. Your mind tells you that do that action, and then you do that, right? So your mindset is super important. Okay, so once you have started that action, maybe you do that action for like 2 days or like 2 weeks or like 2 months, but majority of people lose their motivation after few weeks or after like few months. You have to understand that people who are in just 1% in this world, they have the most patience level on their brain. So patience is also a resource of your mindset. Do you understand? So you got to have an excellent level of patience while doing anything in this life, especially when you're doing something rare, when you're doing actually something great, when you're inventing something grand, and nobody like believes on you that yeah, it's gonna be succeed. That's what patience comes. Is you can see that most great invention takes around like decades to like get in pop up or like fade Yeah, Elon Musk did something. But behind that, he put his lot of hard work, he puts lots of sacrifice, he puts lots of money, and still he was thinking, does it gonna work? So yeah, on that place, fair works, and that is fair, and that is enough fair. So he take that action, he look after the result, he think, and he found out, yeah, if we are gonna change this thing, then we are gonna replace the whole rocket mission. So the thing is, you have to take action. If you want to go to the gym, just go tomorrow. Nobody gonna poke you. If you want to tell that woman, you loved her, just go, tell her, propose her, man. If you want to do that job, just go to the owner and just ask some favors. Go, show your skills. Maybe you can get accepted, maybe you can get rejected, but don't live your life with regrets. You don't know what's gonna happen in tomorrow. So that's how it's important to take actions. So we understand that taking action is that much important, but now what keeps us like doing this thing? It's not consistency, it's not the discipline thing, it's something what builds on our brain, that's called mission. Look, people who are so great in this life, they all came with mission. Nobody came in this world and did something great, and while doing that great thing, he just think only good for you, or like people like us. They have a mission on their brain. Okay, my situation is that much worse, or like they criticize me, so I didn't get that thing, and majority people are not getting that thing, so I have to build something different, or like I have to build something similar, to build that thing similar for myself and for the others who didn't get that thing. We all have missions, and if you don't have that mission, you couldn't exist your dream. I become one of the most youngest natural bodybuilders is because my father have been get criticized. I am his son, and I put my brain, and I think that from today I will be something. My father have been criticized. At that time, it's like my brain getting a big headache, and I just think that how the fuck someone have that much of brave to like criticize my dad, and I did anything for my dad. So I have to do something great, or it's gonna make my name, or it's gonna make my dad name proud. From that day, I started this thing. From that day, I put my brain into a mission, and I did that thing, and that's where today I am. So yeah, I do have a much more bigger dream right now where I am. So the thing is, you gotta understand, in life you have to have a mission. Apple invented is because they wanna provide something different. They understand people's privacy, they understand people's security. That's why Apple is Apple. They found out the code. Yeah, that's what makes people want, and that's what actually we provide. Apple is not a logo, Apple is not only phone, it's something more beyond. Elon Musk doesn't just start a rocket thing for like his own self. He did that thing for like rest of us. He just want to put on a big revolution on this world, and he did it. I didn't see anybody in this world who have that amount of gut to like buy Twitter with like $44 billion. So you have to understand this thing, that yeah, people who are so top on this world, they do have a big mission. They just don't came up, do that work and just put this revolution. No, they work so hard, to build that thing. So life is not all about just like doing things, fucking around, romanticizing with girls, and not having like any kind of ambitions, like not having a brain to like take responsibility to do something for yourself or like for your parents. You understand? You gotta do something in this world, then you're gonna get valued. So all this comes up with the mindset. The mindset what keeps remind us, do that thing every single day. Yeah, Shajat, you have started doing this thing for your father. Don't forget it. Don't quit. You are still alive. Maybe your next day gonna get good, or maybe your next day gonna get bad. But you have to do your thing. Do you understand? So you have to build a very strong mindset. Now look, maybe I have a strong mission. That's why I am here. But you gotta understand that anybody who did something great on this world, they have been gone through from a whole bunch of pain. So if you are a guy who is sitting on a chair and who is like sleeping on his bed with like a very cool temperature and thinking, yeah, I'm gonna do something, bro, you're just not like a lazy piece of shit. You have to understand that in this life, people who are doing something great, they are facing every single day big pains, big troubles, big problems, and they are still finding a way to like crack that problem, to like finish that problem. So if you are not that guy who is not facing this kind of issue, then there is a very less chance to be something on this world. You can find the majority of people who are so great on this world, they often build up their thing from the ground. So you have to understand that you got to have an ambition, you got to have that mindset to do the thing every single day. Even if you're disciplined, even if you're consistent, even if you're so patient, you can get failed, you can get stopped. You have to have that vision, what is gonna like pointing your brain every single day. Do that thing, do that thing, do that thing. Your self-conscious mind have to be that much of strong to tell you all the time, yeah, you have to do that thing. And that's when you're gonna do that thing. So remember all of this thing, that you have to have a vision, you have to have a great mindset, and the mindset is gonna add up a lots of hard things, a lots of pains, a lots of patience. That's where your mindset gonna get strong. And then the last and important thing, you have to have a mission. Look, it's around like 2 a.m. Still I'm doing this shoot. It's for some reason, right? And the reason is simple. I do have a mission. I want to build a very great place of natural bodybuilders. I want to build something really, really great. What's gonna put on this world value. You can understand why I'm doing this shoot. It's because I do have a mission, what I haven't shared with you. But sure, I will share this thing. I will share the story one day with you when I'm gonna get successful at what I am doing right now. So it's not about getting hundreds of thousands of views, likes, or like having like millions of reach. So for those who just think I'm doing all of these things for like likes, big followers, no bro, that's my business. But the actual thing is, why I'm doing this is because I do have a mission, and I have to satisfy myself. I accomplish all of those dreams. Just remember, every little thing creates great things. So what you are doing right now, it can be a very little thing, but if you can do that thing every single day with consistency, with discipline, with patience, and having that right mindset, maybe that thing can be the biggest and the greatest thing on this world. So never put yourself in a circle where you just only think that's what I can do and nothing more I can do, and never put yourself on a mindset where it will keep saying you consistently that you cannot do it. You can do it if you want to, if you actually want to do it. So if you feel any day or any time that nothing is going on your way, just remember me and remember this video. I hope you will find some ways to do that thing. And I really believe on you. What you are doing currently right now, it's actually great, and it's gonna be like much more greater if you're gonna do it for like a long period of time. And I really believe in you that you can do it. Have a very great day.